What is up, guys? Max Movis here, and this is not WCW 1998. Oh no. Oh no, this is Ring of Honor, February of 2017. Oh man, we're in the here and now, as this is. I don't know if I'm gonna release this. Uh, don't know when, don't know why. This might be locked in the vault forever, and I might be just wasting my time recording this. As I was just gonna do a personal little series, just not record it. But I figured, why not? Maybe people will enjoy it. As I have been a fan of Ring of Honor for about 11 years now. My God, that is. I am getting old. As a couple of days ago, Frankie Kazarian joined the Bullet Club, which spoilers. Sorry if you haven't figured out by now, but that, I mean, it's trending on Twitter. Like, come on now, if you didn't know now, you know. But that I think is the last straw for Ring of Honor. As man, last year of 2016, Ring of Honor probably had the worst year ever, in my opinion. And again, they added another Bullet Club guy who was a part-time member. Or was that even a like? I only think he did New Japan was the tag league. I think with Daniels, and I think that was last year. Or no, that was 2 years ago. Technically, that was 2015. So yeah, and just for no fucking reason, they've been a tag team for what a couple of years now, at least for especially just Ring of Honor wise, but of course dating back to TNA. And I just was like, man, why Ring of Honor? Why? So I just figured I could do it. I could save Ring of Honor. I'll give it the old college try here, as we are with Gary Silkin as the owner. And without just further ado, let's just run through the roster here. Well, no. First, I'll take a look at what I've done kind of throughout the game so far. As I have done oh, nope, it didn't change any of these relationships. My bad. Broadcasting. I added Comcast to our pay-per-views. We are on demand, which, yeah, it is what it is. But it's hey, we're big in all the U.S. as well as we're on Fight TV for the rest for tiny internationally. TV shows are the same, even though it's kind of funny. Once Sinclair Broadcasting Group, once that expires, we probably won't be able to re-sign with them, which is hilarious because that's who owns Ring of Honor, Sinclair Broadcasting. Oh yeah, alliances. There's the next one. I figured I just might as well make this an alliance. Basically, it's already a talent trade for relationships. Might as well just make an alliance so I can loan people easily. Because once you'll see, you can always see one person's already been loaned. But there was somebody else I got through the relationships, and it cost me $50,000 in, I think, War Machine and Homicide. So there's that. But without further ado, let's just run down the roster here. We'll just filter to in-ring pushes. There we go. As we have ACH. Go, ACH. I brought him back. He left Ring of Honor in 2016 just to be a freelancer. He is in New Japan now as Tiger the Dark. I don't know if it's going to go anything else. I think he's just going to keep teaming with Taiji Ishimori. There's that Adam Cole, baby! Ring of Honor champ. He beats Kyle O'Reilly at Wrestle Kingdom 11. It's just a mere month ago. Questionable of why that happened on a New Japan show. I kind of understand now, though, as I've been hearing rumblings that it's almost a lock that Kyle O'Reilly is leaving Ring of Honor to go to the WWE. So there is that. That does make sense. But I guess we're not a fortune teller. I don't know if he is going to leave. I don't know if he... So we might as well just keep him in the database as is. Hangman Page. I'm actually one of the few people that are a Hangman Adam Page fan after his match against Jay Briscoe, where he almost killed him, and with that table spot, that was nuts. From their anniversary show in Las Vegas, Akuma. This was a guy from CMLL. Know very little about him. I just wanted him to be in the top prospect, to be one of the 8 guys in that. So there's that. Alex Shelley, of course, one half of the Motor City Machine Guns. Amber Gallows, one of the few ladies that are in the Women of Honor. They don't have a title yet. That's gonna happen on the March show, which is Ring of Honor's anniversary show. So there's that. Figure that makes sense instead of doing it at the Honor Rising show. Beretta, part of Roppongi Vice. I mean, I like I like Beretta. He's a good little hand. I don't know how well he'll be in this. So there's that. BJ Whitmer, a long stay of Ring of Honor, one of the last of the dying breeds, if you will, of the old Ring of Honor guard. Brutal Bob Evans, he's a guy. He's a guy. Him and Cheeseburger is Bob's Burgers, one of my favorite little undercard tag teams throughout the Indies. Bobby Fish, the youngest 40-year-old in wrestling. I mean, the man was a Ring of Honor television champion at 40 years old. That's quite something. Honestly, his 40s are going to be different than most people's 40s in the wrestling business. He's going to still. So, I mean, he's 14 years of pro. He's not been doing it that long. He's still got some years left in the tank, honestly. Oh, the boys. Brandon and Brent, they don't have a picture, so there's that. But they are the boys. Dalton Castle's boys. Brother Nero. I knew you'd come as, of course, the part of the Hardy compound, if you will, with his brother Matt. As I can't believe how over those two are. Like, it's just unbelievable that, dating back to Jeff Hardy and Ring of Honor, when he first got let go of WWE back in like 2004, and he was booed out of the building. They did not want him at all. And then at the video, granted it was broken back, but they got the biggest reaction on the show. So there's that. Caprice Coleman, one of the, I think he was an old Omega guy back in the day. Got a bit fan of his. He was a team with old Cedric Alexander, which, of course, that's not a thing anymore. Old Cedric up at the WWE, but yeah, maybe I'll find something for him. Cheeseburger, one of the most over guys in New Japan, if he ever is a mainstay there, because they freaking love him. They love some Cheeseburger. One of the nice underdogs. So he's actually someone from their dojo that's an actual, like, a name, like in Ring of Honor. So there's that. Chris Sabin, former TNA World Heavyweight Champion, dear God, as another Motor City Machine Guns, the other half, if you will. Being Christopher Daniels, Old Man Daniels, love me some Christopher Daniels. What a promo! As sure he is 46 years old, and sure Father Time has taken its toll throughout the years, 23 years of pro, but I'll figure something. We are not gonna have we're not gonna have Frankie Kazarian turn on Christopher Daniels. That is not gonna happen. He is not gonna be part of the Bullet Club. Not on this series. No. As we'll figure something out for the Addiction, as we have Cody. Man, probably, I don't know how well he's gonna be on this series. But I like his promos. I think that's definitely something he is a positive at. If he does anything above like a 70 for in-ring performance, I'll take that as a success, because I don't see him as that. But who knows? The Who. This is the Who series, so we are at the disposal of the Who. I'm sure it's probably about the same. Yeah, looking at these stats, it's probably about what he should be ranked, just in my opinion. So there's that. And Daisuke Sakamoto. Yeah, this is someone. When I was thinking about doing this, just personal save, I was just like, I gotta get Strong BJ, Daisuke, and Okabayashi, one of my favorite tag teams in the world. And I figured just throw him with Stokely Hathaway, just because, they're gonna be cutting promos. So we figured throw him with Stokely. He needs someone to partner, to manage. Why not have it be Strong BJ? So there's Daisuke Sakamoto, one of my favorites. Love be some Daisuke. Dalton Castle, the goddamn man. The Party Peacock, the best. I have been a fan of his for a long time, since he was freaking smooth sailing Ashley Remington and Chikara. Awesome that he's getting that the fans are all about the Party Peacock and Dalton Castle, as am I. So definitely look for big things for Dalton Castle. Donovan Dijak, a guy who's, really good. I think he's a very underrated talent in Ring of Honor. Definitely something to look forward to towards in the future. As I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Big dude like that guy can flip. can't can't go wrong with that. Frankie Kazarian, of course the newest member of Bullet Club. Not in this one. Dear God, he is staying far away from that as possible. We are not doing that. As stated before, Hanson, Warbeard, as War Machine. They're a team. They're something. He's definitely not going to have another singles run like he did a couple years ago. That I was kind of like questioning, like, really, Ring of Honor, really? But there's that. Hiroshi Tanahashi, he's just here for the Honor Rising and Global War shows. We're probably not going to use him too often, so there's that. But hey, it's Tanahashi. As a Homicide, yeah, we brought him back. I'm a fan of his, as he could still go. I mean, at 39 years old, I'm surprised Ring of Honor has not brought him back. I mean, he's a member of the old guard of Ring of Honor, former Ring of Honor champion. Guy could still go. I love his promos, personally. That's just me. Just as incoherent as they can be. But yeah, there's definitely something I could do with Homicide for sure. Jason Kincaid, one of the probably rising stars of 2016 for Ring of Honor, just as a guy, 34 years old, but was in the top prospect tournament. It's a guy. Interesting to see what we can do with him. Intrigued, to say the least. I'm anxious to see what he can do in this mod. Jay Briscoe, the fucking man. Dark Alley team for me as like wrestlers of the 2010s. As a guy I definitely would want by my side if I was ever near a Dark Alley. I need someone to beat the shit out of with, as Jay Briscoe is the man, in my opinion. I really love Jay Briscoe. And Mark, the Briscoes, they've probably been the best tag team. Them and like the Dudleys and the Hardys and whatnot throughout like the years from 2000 onward. I mean, they've been phenomenal. Definitely been mainstays of Ring of Honor, and they will be mainstays for years to come. Probably, I don't think they're gonna sign with the WWE anytime soon. Jerry Lethal Injection. The goddamn man. Jay Lethal, the best. The man. There's nothing more I could say. He's the best. The goddamn best. Jay White, big fan. Big fan. He reminds me of Devitt, which is weird because Devitt was a big proprietor, and him going into the dojo, so that's kind of weird. He reminds me of him just a bit. Not there yet, though. Give him a time. I'll give him till about 2018 till you really start going, whoa, watch out. But he's still, hey, listen, 3 years pro. When he's about 25, 26, he'll be a star. Give it no time. Yeah, but just Joey. He's something. He is something. JT Dunn, a guy I brought in for the top rope, for the Ring of Honor Top Prospect. As a fan of his, surprised he has not been in Ring of Honor before. As, he's basically like a mini Chris Hero. Figured that'd be an easy, like, hey, we can get JT Dunn. He's not a part of Evolve or anything like that. I don't think. Yeah, he's not. It's just PWG, according to this, says that, JT Dunn, fan. Interesting to see how he does. Interesting to see. Kamitachi, the fucking IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. The man. Love me some Kamitachi. His fucking feud with Dragon Lee is so good. He is the man. His match with Kushida's really good. I think it was the botch there when they fucked up in the ring. I forgot, he like powerbomb on the ropes and it just got fucked up. Other than that, the match was like really awesome. It was still a good match even with that botch. Just I think the later three matches kind of overshadowed it a lot, of course, because I mean they were amazing. But Kamitachi, the man, as Kazuchika kind of here, it's the man. $50,000 as we have him loaned out for 8 shows. As 6 shows. I think Tanahashi's the one who we have for 8. Just 1 appearance. Okay, yep. I just must be going crazy. I mean, Okada, IWGP champion, the fucking man, MVP of 2017 so far, having great matches with Omega at Wrestle Kingdom 11, and that match against Minoru Suzuki. That match was incredible. As yeah, just definitely another guy. Global Wars, Honor Rising. I'm sure I'll definitely have a lot of New Japan stars like Kamitachi, and I'm sure I'll bring over. Uh, oh yeah, Yoshihashi. Just because that match has already been planned out for Honor Rising, one of the 2 days, that's gonna happen too. So there's that. We'll get to him though later. Keith Lee, part of the Pretty Boy Killers with Shane Taylor. Yeah, I mean they ain't bad. Ain't bad. Look, interesting to see how they do. They do. Kelly Klein, another woman of honor, as she's a PJ Whitmer, kind of that Ohio gimmick for PJ. Should be interesting to see how she does. Kenny King, of course, brought All Night Express, former Ring of Honor Tag Champs with Red Titus. I'm a fan. I personally like Kenny King, even though he's a bit of a prick, according to old Jim Cornette. Bit of a mark for himself. I think he's a solid young lad in there. Even though he's not a young lad, 35 years old. Kenny Omega, the most talked about man, probably coming out of January 2017, out of that Wrestle Kingdom show. Obviously, he's going to be a New Japan huge star for them. He already is. He won the first ever Gaijin to win the G1, so that's something. Ring of Honor, he's not going to be like anything big. Like, I can't put the Ring of Honor title on him, but it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Just because, it's like, well, I mean, New Japan would use him. Everything we'll just see how that goes. If in real life, Kenny Omega isn't really used very well, then I'll probably just use him well. And it's Kevin Condren, a guy from Jakar who I enjoyed his stuff. Figured, might as well bring him in for the top prospect tournament. Should be, he's probably, he's got no popularity anywhere. Should be just, But he's a guy. Kota Ibushi. Is that strong BJ Kota Ibushi? I was thinking about doing it with this personal save. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm just gonna get guys who it wouldn't even make sense they're in Ring of Honor. But Kota Ibushi, another guy, gonna keep it semi-realistic. He's not gonna be Ring of Honor champion by the end of Honor Rising or anything like that. He is gonna be the man though. It definitely him and Kenny Omega are gonna have matches. That is for sure gonna happen. I'm not crazy. I'm not definitely gonna do that. As we got Kyle O'Reilly, the former Ring of Honor champion, like I stated earlier, might be going to WWE in the future, so don't know as far as plans for him. Him and Bobby Fish, Red Dragon, definitely a solid team. Don't know if might schedule a rematch at the second day of Honor Rising. Don't know. Just kind of figuring out as we go along here, type of thing. As Lance Bravado, one half of the other Bravado brothers, as Harlem, who I don't think has been signed yet. So there's that, kind of waiting on him. But Lance, one of my favorite tag teams throughout the Indies. Glad to see they are back in full swing of things, as they were part of the crazy ass tag team gimmick from the what was it called now? Oh man, I completely forgot it. Oh, it was in TNA. It's at the Hardy compound. The Rock and Roll Express are in it. Everyone comments will fill it in of what that was called. As Leo Rush, one of the top rope. Why do I keep calling it the top rope prospect? The Ring of Honor top prospect for last year is definitely a solid young competitor to see how he goes through here of 2017. Should be interesting. Mandy, as she is definitely probably the gonna be the star of the Women of Honor division for sure. Oh, didn't mean to click that. Mark Andrews, yeah, as he was available, figured why not. Definitely a good flipping young man to have in there. His matches, I'm having Matt Slidell is also being signed as well, so I figured you could have matches with him. We signed Will Ospreay. He's just him and Leo Rush would probably kill it. A lot of guys he could probably kill it with. Mark Briscoe, They, they owe the one of the most unorthodox but funny promos in wrestling. He's the man. I love Mark Briscoe. Should be interesting to see how he does from here. Marty Scurll, the Ring of Honor World Television Champion. Check out Wang. He's only an enhancement talent because his popularity in America is not all that well, but that's fine. A couple of, I'd say by Honor Rising, he'll probably be like an opener to lower mid, hopefully. Hopefully, that is. As broken Matt Hardy, the man is back. Definitely the most interesting part of 2016. The absolute man. Can't believe he has reinvented himself to such a degree to where people just adore the man. As do I. I mean, he's the best. he is the best. What a gimmick. Matt Jackson, part of the Young Bucks and Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions all around the world, part of the Elite, and a part of Bullet Club. We all know how they are. Matt Taven as Ring of Honor 6-man tag champs as part of TK O'Ryan. And damn it, I forgot the other guy. What the fuck was the other guy? We'll see him. I'm kind of interesting to see how he does. Because, can't have him be with Adam Cole to be a part of like a makeshift kingdom. Michael Bennett's, of course, gone. Just kind of a man without a country, but at least he's got his Ring of Honor 6-man tag titles. Michael Logan, Big Mike. The man has been killing it in Japan. So he just had a match against Naito, his rematch for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. Should be interesting to see what we do for him in the future. Nick Jackson, of course, Young Bucks, the Elite, and the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. Penta El Zero Miedo as the goddamn man, Pentagon Jr., probably my favorite independent wrestler in the world. I fucking love him. He's the man. Him and his brother Phoenix, which I did sign, they are one of the best tag teams in the world. When they do team up, should be interesting. They're definitely two guys I could see for the television title, for the tag titles. I love them. Love Pentagon Jr. Pentagon El Zero Miedo. The man. The absolute man. Plus, he was released from AAA. It probably wouldn't make sense that he would be a part of Ring of Honor since he's part of Lucha Underground and their kind of contracts are like, you can't be on TV. But, I mean, listen, if anyone who's a fan of Lucha Underground, Season 3 has been the worst season of the 3 so far. That show has definitely jumped the shark. I give them at least till Season 5 before they get closed. Because, I as a fan of Lucha Underground for the first 2 seasons, I do not give a shit about this 3rd season. It's been pretty bad. Though, of course, the Aztec Warfare match is always great. But there's not enough about Lucha Underground. We got Pete Dunne. Fucking Pete. One of my favorite heels of wrestling so far in 2017. The goddamn man. Love him to death. Definitely a guy to see in the future. Him and Marty Scurll are going to tear it up. Him and Mark Andrews will tear it up. Him and Will Ospreay, a lot of those UK guys. And plus, I could, him and Kamatachi for some reason, just to do, a match that would never only be done here in this Ring of Honor save type of thing. Would it be pretty sweet to see? Punisher Martinez, fucking Kevin Sullivan. The goddamn worst. Remind me to get rid of just everything about this. This is a main point of Ring of Honor becoming cancerous in 2016 was Kevin Sullivan being brought into the fold. It's not Ring of Honor. I think that's just why I don't like it. It's just it's very Dungeon of Doom-esque. It's very just Florida Championship Wrestling for the 80s. It's with Tombstone and stuff. It's just very kind of cartoonish, but we're talking about, we have a guy on our roster named Cheeseburger. I'll just let it by. But Punisher Martinez does have a never title shot in real life. That's not going to happen, though, in this save. Raymond Rowe, the other part of War Machine. Not bad. Cleveland dude. Should be interesting to see how that goes. Ray Phoenix, of course. Phoenix, brother of Pentagon El Zero Miedo. The man. Nice. Not him. Of course, him and Ospreay would be awesome. In Ring of Honor, him and Leo Rush, another Him and Kamatachi, a lot of just flips or go. Red Titus, of course, part of the All Night Express, and one of the probably better Ring of Honor Dojo grads. So there's Rocky Romero. Love me some Rock. He is, one of the, yeah, he's been homeless wrestling for 20 years. He's only 35. A young vet in there. One of my favorites. Of course, for Pungy Vice. Sammy Guevara, part of FIP. Another Ring of Honor top prospect guy. I think he's going to be a star in the future of wrestling, probably around 2019, probably, if I had to guess. Maybe even sooner. He was really good. The match I saw him with in FIP, just being 23, that's a lot of high praise for him. So he's definitely a guy to look out for in the future. Interesting to see how he does in the save. Scarlett Bordeaux. I mean, she is something. I don't know about her being in the women's division. I kind of see her more as a manager role. But there is that. Of course, Shane Taylor talked about him being a part of the Pretty Boy Killers with Keith Lee. Silas Young, the last real man of wrestling. Love the gimmick. As far as probably entering, not the best. Should be interesting to see how it goes. At least in the save. Stats, Bronx D+. What maybe. Steve Orino, another top prospect guy. Just kind of see what he can do. He might make it out of the first round. Maybe. Taylor Hendricks. Should be something. I know she's just probably, House of Truth and Jay Lether's manager for right now, but she'll be something in the Women of Honor. Beer City Bruiser, not much of a fan. So there's that. Tico Ryan, young kid who's definitely going to be a star for Ring of Honor probably in the future. The way he's going right now is Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions with Red Titus, the other feller. It's Vinny. Yeah, that's who it is. Now I got it. It's Hot Sauce. Tracy Williams. I didn't want to just invade Evolve like I probably would have in this. If this was a personal save, like I would have loved to have like Matt Riddle and Fred Yehai and Drew Gulak. Well, no, Drew Gulak. We can't sign Drew. Timothy Thatcher and those guys. But I just figured, we'll just sign one. Tracy Williams will be in the top prospect tournament, so there is that. Big fan of Hot Sauce. Big fan. Travis Tyler. I believe he is our last top rope prospect as a tournament guy. So it should be interesting to see how he does. Veda Scott. I don't know about wrestling talents. Manager, she can definitely be something. Our personality, definitely something in the future. As our third Ring of Honor World 6-man tag champion, of course, Vinny Mazzuccarella. Oh my God, I always butcher that. That is my bad, Vinny. My bad. It's should be interesting to see how it does in the save. Will Ferreira. It's kind of been a unused talent so far. Was part of the top rope tournament or the top prospect tournament. Couple, I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was. Just kind of been a guy, in the lower mid cards of Ring of Honor. It'll probably stay that way for a bit, probably to the rest of 2017. Depending on how he does in this series, he might improve drastically. Who knows? Will Ospreay, we signed him. Figured we might as well. I mean, Will Ospreay is the man. He is the flippy man. He is definitely as part of like everybody here with like Kamatachi and Leo Rush and now Ray Phoenix. There's just so many guys that you can just pair him up with and go, yeah, he could have great matches with. Yoshihashi, he is just here for his Ring of Honor title shot against Adam Cole, which I don't know how well the match is going to do, honestly. In real life, it'll probably be decent. I'd be surprised how well it does in this. I'd be amazed if it gets like a B. I'd be amazed. But I figured I might as well just get it out of the way and do it. And Yuji Okabayashi as part of Strong BJ with Daisuke Sakamoto. And I'm very excited to have Strong BJ part of Ring of Honor as one of my favorite tag teams in the world, like I said before. As this is going to be a fun save to do, as that will do it for that. We'll just run down creative meetings real fast. Just look, franchise players, Breath of Nero, Christopher Daniels, Cody, Jay Briscoe, Matt Hardy. All right. Kind of wish Jay Lethal was on there, but hey, what can you do? Or Adam Cole, the Ring of Honor champion, or even the Young Bucks. But I get it. Next big things. Oh, cool. 3 of our 8 top prospect tournament guys are on there. That's cool. That's cool. Maybe I got an eye for talent somewhere. It's Mandy also brings up the crowd. And so, yeah, Okada definitely is a 29-year-old hot prospect. Goddamn, man. Oh, there's Travis Tyler, Will Ospreay, JT Dunn, Mandy. Of course. Yeah. Of course, our New Japan guys with Tanahashi and Okada, Breath of Nero. That's surprising, honestly, for him being in Showstoppers Omega, Christopher Daniels, Ring Generals, yeah, Tanahashi. Oh, wow, Cody's on there. All right. So, yeah, he's definitely going to do well in this save. That's good. As Daniels, Omega, Matt Hardy. Yeah, Jay Lethal. Lethal ejection. Mark Briscoe, Shane Taylor, Hanson, Taylor Hendricks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need to definitely get probably these. I mean, Cheeseburger, the highest his ceiling is like Ring of Honor Tag Champs, or like Ring of Honor Television Champion. He definitely isn't going to be Ring of Honor Champion anytime soon. But I got something for him. Or Hangman Page might do something. And Time to Decline, of course. The Addiction, Matt Hardy, Amber Gallows. Yeah, Amber Gallows won't be around too long. Hidden Gems. Let's see. Oh, EC3. Oh, Marty the Moth. Yeah, Drew Galloway. Yeah, probably won't sign Velvet Sky or Taryn Terrell. Yeah, Drew Galloway. I love me some Drew. Ethan Carter III or Michael Hutter. He is the man. I'm a big fan of his. Funny dude. Great promo. Solid in ring. I don't want to have too many TNA guys, though. He might be something to do, like he'll help, like the Hardys win a tag match or something, just to be like, yeah, go TNA for some fuck reason. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. What am I talking about? Why put over TNA? As yeah, that will do it for this intro episode here of this Ring of Honor series. Hopefully you guys are excited. As yeah, Honor Rising is gonna be 2 days. Be the week 3. So we'll be 3 weeks away. We're gonna have 3 TVs, and then run into that. Should be interesting to see. We have gonna have a lot of big matches. Okada's gonna be on the card. Tanahashi's probably gonna be on the card. It's gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome. Probably gonna be a lot more New Japan guys. So I am definitely excited for this. Gonna be fun to record something different besides WCW. Now, this doesn't mean WCW is going to take a back seat or Ring of Honor is going to be like different priorities. This is going to be a nice, easy series to record, as it's going to be 1 TV show as opposed to 3 like the WCW one. So this should be fun. Should be fun. Well, we will see you guys though for episode 2.